This is Christmas Eve, and last year at exactly this time I was making plans to visit Prague and Budapest, two cities I'd never seen before. And, usually I go off to Venice, but this time I decided to forget Venice because three cities would be too expensive in one trip. So I did go to Prague and Budapest, and in Budapest, an old friend of mine, we've known each other for 60 years, was having the symphony play one of his compositions, and it was an extraordinary experience, and I loved every second of it. But just thinking last year about making those plans, and especially about Prague, brought me to remember my 60th birthday, where I had 60 people come and celebrate with me at my home. The party was wonderful, it was sensational, and after everybody left around 11:30, I was sitting at the dining room table amidst a huge mess and opening presents, but my son and two of my friends were cleaning up all the dishes and putting away the chairs and so on and so on. And one of my friends is a guy named Ken, and I was remembering him because just a few years ago, not too long after that 60th birthday, his wife phoned me and told me that he had been out at Abbotsford at a daughter's soccer game, and all of a sudden he found himself standing next to their van and throwing up, and the next thing he was in the Abbotsford General Hospital in a coma. So I drove out there, and every life support system possible was on. The breathing machine itself was at 100% because without it he was not breathing. I touched his body, which was still warm, and there was no rigor mortis or anything. He was still alive, but he was very much in a coma. And 5 days later he died, and I was asked to do the eulogy. And I remember that at the eulogy I spoke about how in every conversation you had with this, by the way, he was 43 when he died of a brain aneurysm, undetected, unnoticed, just happened, boom, he was not with us anymore. And anyway, so I spoke at his eulogy about how every conversation was peppered with thoughts of his mother, his wife, and his three daughters, and he adored all of these people. And they knew that, of course, and I wasn't telling them anything they didn't know. So, Pickle, this is the eve of something, and I encourage you to, in the midst of all the flurry and the presents and the wrapping and the unwrapping and the dinners, find a quiet spot and a quiet moment and just sit and reflect on what this particular evening may mean to you and why you cherish it.